With the chaos of Bikini Bottom behind us, SpongeBob and Patrick begin their long journey towards Shell City. However, with SpongeBob gone, all is not well. Plankton is now selling the Krabby Patty at the Chum Bucket, and with every purchase, customers are getting a mind-controlling bucket helmet. Squidward has discovered Plankton's plan to create an army of bucket heads. Will Squidward save the day? No.
Oh, I forgot about
On the
that.
outskirts of town, SpongeBob and Patrick meet some of the charming locals who tell them they will not last long outside the city. But our friends do not listen. They should have listened. Our heroes are now stranded in a vast desert with only their feet for transportation.
You know, in the GBA version, at least you put up a fight with that guy who tries to stake your car. It's much more impressive than the other versions of this story here.
Radio towers to broadcast his evil messages across the sea. SpongeBob, you have to find a way to shut those towers down.
So why exactly are we going to prioritize getting that to his crown if we know that Plankton's trying to take over
You
town?
have enough Goopy Goober tokens. Now I can teach you the bash move.
I don't have many Cooper tokens, I'm surprised. This is another one that's gonna be slightly less useful when not upgraded.
I am the master.
Wow! Thanks, Mindy!
The upgraded version
Those
effectively...
radio towers are broadcasting Plankton's hypnotizing messages. If we don't do something soon, every creature in the sea will be under Plankton's control. You have to go into the desert and shut them down.
Isn't this the really dangerous desert that no one has ever returned from?
No. I think that's the desert next to this one.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have those towers shut down in a jiffy.
Why don't those towers affect us? Hi guys. But, so, this move, when you're taking on
These just
enemies with upgrade version, it's effectively a one-hit kill when it's upgraded. Whereas the non-upgraded version isn't. It tends to take 2 hits to get rid of an enemy. Like this one. Look how there's actually a 3D model of a light bulb there. What did these guys spit at you anyways? So these guys, normally you'd have 2 options for how to take them out. You can reflect their projectile back at them if you've upgraded your spin move, or you can hit them like this. If you've upgraded your bash move, then you'll have a metal glove. So let the game tell you in its own words. It will stick to things and explode. That explosion will take out these enemies in 1 hit. Plankton's apparently not running a very high budget revolution here, you know? It's all cardboard in 1 boxes and whatnot. Put all his money into the marketing. Speaking of which, I was going to talk about that. Does Bikini Bottom not have any, like, trademark or copyright laws or something? Okay, one, why did that go down when I hit it upwards? But why is it that Plankton can just kind of say, hey, yeah, I have this product that my competitor also has. I'm going to refer to it by name. And it's literally the exact same thing. I'm curious, actually. Oh, is there any practical reason to hit them like this? So, if you hit them with a melee attack, of course it doesn't hurt them. It does make them laugh for a minute, which I believe prevents them from attacking, but I think they tend to run away when you do it. So it's not very useful for creating an opening anyways. Just something I was wondering. We gotta be strategic like this if we're gonna go through this game without any upgrades. We're gonna make life harder for ourselves. Oh. No, I never do use... You can get up. Come on, Sponge, you can get out of there, come on. There we go. Maybe I should use the unlockable costumes. I never use them otherwise. Yes, I'm just not gonna get many of them. Let's just turn on every extra. Unfortunately, Spongebob is not gonna be Murray Man until we load load him again, essentially. So we'll have to... I don't know if dying and activating a checkpoint will count. I like how creative they give some of the platforming on these boxes. God, get me now! Oh jeez! I know they can actually break boxes for you. Opponent's much more powerful than we ever realized. It's a very conveniently placed button.
About this evil radio tower?
I like that sound. So I don't know if dying, for instance, would give us what we want here and have Spongebob reappear as... I like how the jellyfish have bucket heads. I don't know if that would make Spongebob Marine Man.
Oh, that's a headache waiting to happen.
Or... that. I was trying to knock the fogger into him. Or if he need to reappear some other way. Either way, we should be able to just... I like that. Nope. Still not Rain Man. If you go in here, we should be fine though. I don't need to do the rolling ball or the sponge roll challenge, but the thing is, insofar as it being pertinent to the challenge, since this is not combat oriented in any capacity. But I don't know how many Goofy Goober tokens I really need to actually progress in the game. I've never really concerned myself with how many Goofy Goober tokens I need, because normally I just get everything in the game. It's also weird how in this game... It was like this in Battle for Bikini Bottom 2, actually. If you're on a moving platform, or at least a platform that's moving upwards, there's a ton of friction. It's really hard to roll anywhere. The thing was, usually in Battle for Bikini Bottom, you never were on any moving platforms when you were playing as a Spongebob, at least not any that were moving upwards. The only thing I can think of was the elevator in the SpongeBob arena. They locked after you completed the game. I'm definitely used to controlling the Spongebob though, not necessarily going through these obstacle courses. Yes, I can't move on, that thing's going upwards. But Spongebob is still in Battle for Bikini Bottom and it controls pretty much exactly the same. So, and I've done some very peculiar things with the Spongebob in that game. It's useful for some very peculiar sequence breaking. Because it has physics. And a sponge endowed with the power of physics is nigh unstoppable. Yep. Here we go. Much better. Oh, I'm Marine Man. Nice. I think there are also costumes you can get through entering cheats in this game. This game doesn't have as many cheats as Battle for Bikini Bottom does, but I think there are a couple. Look at those guys keep reappearing everywhere. When I bought this game, I actually got a little cheat sheet that came with it in the box. That there's some things we can do right here. I don't know if you can just jump over to that area on the left or area in front of me here somehow or what. Again, that's not really what I'm trying to do in this playthrough, so whatever. I don't really hear sequence break stuff. But I don't remember what outfits it had. There was... The only one I can remember is Caveman SpongeBob. And I think Patrick in his underwear too. That was another one. I think... Was it only the 2 costumes though? I don't remember. I see what you have to... I really like the thought they put in some of these. Ah, darn it. Okay, still get it. Ah! I really like the thought they put into some of these little platforming puzzles with these boxes. Oh, come on now. Can't get it? It's really how you never really use... I don't like the spin in this game. It's not as useful for platforming. You drop down as you use it. Oh well. Although it's kind of weird you never actually have to do a puzzle like that to actually progress in the game. That would be nice to get a little more emphasis. Or to unlock pretty much anything. The closest you ever get is in this level. There we go. I think we need Patrick for that one. Oh, never mind.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
But actually, it's right over here. There's one treasure chest here you can get. I'll show you how you get it right here. Thing is, this part's kind of ruined if you're using the upgraded version of the Bash Tech. So the idea here is 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to hit them in that order. Thing is, if you have the upgraded version of Spongebob Bash, it's just going to create an explosion and it's just going to destroy everything at once. In which case...
Jump on the bungee hook to activate the SpongeBob bungee.
Oh jeez. The range of that is still bigger than I thought it would be. It'll just give you the treasure chest once you destroy all of these at once anyways. But you're supposed to destroy these in the order that I just destroyed them. They put a lot more thought into placing boxes in this game than they ever put thought into placing tikis in Buffkin Bottom. That's kind of nice. I want to bug this out. If you do it right... Here we go. Just like in Buffkin Bottom. If you wait until you're coming back up to dive, I'll let you dive again immediately. For some reason. You can just keep the chain going of that. It'll make life go a lot faster for you. I think you can somehow jump around on the bottom there, actually, too. All those spikes and the targets. I don't know if there's any practical reason to do that. You can do something like that. I think somewhere in this area you can get out of bounds, too. You can just jump up on the wall. Anyways. On the surrounding area. Pretty sure those are the same balloons from Double King Bottom. You sure not gonna get... Whoop. You're not frightened by all that rubble flying towards you, SpongeBob? Jeez. Ah, come on here.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
It's frustrating how I get used to... I guess you might as well do this little floating block challenge. It's frustrating though. Hey Pat, you wanna do this challenge here? It's frustrating with platforming not being as easy in this game as is in Buffkin Bottom because your spin move works really differently in the air. Physics to it are very different. I always like them using the floating block challenges. Floating block challenges to me are kind of... I don't know, it also reminds me of like the pure time trials and Mirror's Edge. It's just kind of nothing but platforming. Nice, simple, kind of relaxing in a weird way. There's stuff to do. You don't really have to think about what you're doing. You just kind of run on through and do it. Come on, Patty. You can do it. Beautiful. Just kind of keep on running and jumping. It does get a little bit more difficult towards the end too, which is kind of nice. And also, I guess I don't have to worry about being annoyed by the spin being different in this game. I was wondering if that was going to work out. I was hoping I'd be able to get a grip on that for a moment. This game's stat sound is so annoying, it gets old. The death music. You would think, though, that Spongebob would be more appropriate a choice for a challenge like this, since specifically because he is the one who can accent his platforming with focus with attacking in the air to get some more distance and whatnot, and to slow himself down. But being Patrick just turns into like simple pure platforming. I forgot, I thought this was actually the last floating block challenge that had this weird part at the end where you're inside a giant rotating box at the end. I never knew what the point of that was, but it's kind of trippy and cool. Reminds me a lot of SpongeBob's Dream though. Actually, it's the same rotating blocks as in SpongeBob's Dream, I think. Really similar background. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Let's play SpongeBob the movie. Ah, these guys always go somewhere different when you hit them too. You don't have to worry about that if you... Oh, whoops. We'll do this next time. Bye everyone.